So we're looking at the mechanisms of labor. All right, mechanisms of labor. Okay, mechanism of labor is like the different things that come up, they surmount to make sure that labor actually takes place. So mechanism of labor just requires what movements that the baby has to do to be able to come through the birth canal. Of course, the birth canal is not just a simple walkway that the baby will just walk through without doing any work. So the baby has to change position, do a lot of maneuvers for it to be able to go through that birth canal. So these movements are very important for the birth process to go on smoothly, especially when the baby comes with the head first. Okay, so breaking down the mechanisms of labor. First of all, the baby has to engage. This is when the widest part of the baby's head enters the pelvic inlet. Okay, descent is when the baby goes through the pelvis. Flexion, the baby's chin is deep down to the chest. Can I say this is flexion? Alright, so what next? Internal rotation. The fetal head rotates from a transverse position to align with the anterior posterior diameter of the what? Pelvis. Okay, extension. This one, the head reaches the vaginal opening, then the head has to actually what? Come from being tucked into the chin to being elevated up. Okay, so restitution and external rotation is after the head is delivered. Okay, the baby now has to what? Take on a position that will now be suitable for the shoulders to be delivered. Okay, so expulsion. All right, so the anterior shoulder slips under the pubic bone, followed by the posterior shoulder. Now the rest of the body follows quickly, completing the process of childbirth. So these are the mechanisms of labor. All right, step by step.